Hey everyone, I'm Kunal, and today I'm here with an interesting estimate that is often asked in MBA and consulting interviews. Imagine you are sitting in an interview and suddenly the interview asks you, can you estimate the weekly revenue of a multiplex in Bengaluru or a metro city? No calculator, no internet, and just logic. Now, most people panic here, and today we will solve it here step by step. First, let's understand one thing. A multiplex doesn't earn money only from movie tickets. There are actually four major revenue streams, which is ticketing, F&B, which is food and beverages. Third one is parking, and finally is advertisement, which is advertising. And once we break the problem into these smaller parts, the guesstimate becomes much easier to solve. Now, in every guesstimate, the goal is not to find the exact answer. The goal is to create a logical structure. So first, let's make a few reasonable assumptions. Let's assume the multiplex has 8 screens, around 180 seats per screen, 4 shows running every day. And now, after assumptions, the methodology part comes. Basically, we calculate revenue stream by stream. First, ticket revenue, then F&B revenue, then we will go to the parking revenue, and then finally we will discuss about the advertisement revenue. So let's start with capacity calculation. 8 screens multiplied by 180 seats, 4 shows per day, and 7 for 7 days a week, which gives us roughly around 40,000 seats per week. But obviously, every show will not run houseful. Weekdays you are usually slower, while weekends are much more crowded. So let's assume 35% occupancy during weekdays and 60% during weekends. Using these occupancy assumptions, we get approximately 17,856 tickets sold per week, and then ticket revenue alone becomes nearly around 35.7 lakhs per week. Now comes the interesting part. Multiplexes also make huge money from F&B segment, which is food and beverages. And honestly speaking, sometimes popcorn feels more expensive than the movie itself. In F&B, if we assume food spend is roughly around 45% of ticket value, then that adds nearly 16 lakhs in weekly revenue. Then comes parking revenue. Now, obviously, not every visitor takes paid parking. So let's assume here also like around 15% of customers use parking, which takes paid parking, with an average fees of around 60 rupees per vehicle. That contributes another 1.5 to 1.6 lakhs approximately. After that, we can estimate the advertisement revenue, things like on-screen advertisements, brand promotions, lobby standees, and sampling campaigns. So let's estimate advertisement revenue at roughly around 1.5 lakhs per week, small individually, but together they are adding meaningful revenue. So after combining all major streams, the estimated weekly revenue of a multiplex in Bengaluru becomes approximately 54.9 lakhs per week, which is almost 8 lakhs per day. And that's the beauty of the guesstimate. It's not about perfect answer, it's about structured thinking. Because in interviews and even in real business situations, companies are not always looking for exact numbers. They are looking at how you break down a problem, how logically you think, and how confidently you structure your approach. And honestly speaking, that's what's make guesstimates so interesting. Follow for more guesstimates and consulting style problem solving. Thank you.